Hey guys, alright, so it is the 1st of December here, and let's see what I found at Goodwill on my huntings. Alright, so today I found another plug and play. This one isn't even a jack specific, it just says TV power play and television with a little 8-bit man on there. Power's on, it's got a start select, it's got an XY that it says turbo, and it's got an A and B, and it's got an A and B on the top. It says start button left and right. On the back it says Techno Source, made in China, 2003. It was $4. I picked it up. You know, I even second thought about buying this, but I picked it up anyways because you know what? One day, you know what? When I have a big sale, I'm just gonna have a big bin of these. Throw $5 on them each, except for the expensive ones, and just that'll be that. You know, maybe somebody really wants these one day. With that, I got Shinobi for $3. Once again, I second thought this, because, you know, Shinobi's worth about $3. But, you know, then again, Nintendo games are Nintendo games, so I buy them if I see them and they're good. When I bought Alonso's Turbo Racing the other day, probably wouldn't have bought that, but it's a battery, so it's got components in there that, you know, I think are worth it. But this Shinobi, I think it's worth it, being a Tengen cart too. So here's a little bundle of cables I got from my buddy Derek. That's a Master System RCA or something for a Master System, I believe. Well, Sega Genesis power supply, and then that. And then I also found a Genesis here. I found it for $8. Now, this was $8, and it came with 2 controllers, the power supply, not an actual power supply. That's why it was funny that my buddy gave me a Genesis power supply, but it does have a Sega RF switch. It's just a regular one. It's not the advanced one or anything. Just got your plugs in the back there. This was $8 with this controller plugged in it, and then it had a second turbo controller plugged in it, but the cables were all showing there at the top, and I actually unplugged that controller, a third-party one, just was crap, and just threw it to the side. I didn't want to take it with me. So, alright, aside from all that, here's the coolest thing I found today. I checked the latest Nintendo Power, and it was Donkey Kong, of course, on the front. Now, here's what the cool thing they had inside this one was this time. It was actually an NES skin for your Wiimote. So I'm actually going to buy a second one of these now. There's 3 there. Unlike the Mario poster, I didn't really thought I needed many of these, but I do want an extra one because you open it up and it says, now you're playing with power, and then it's got in this little baggie here. This little skin. So I might actually start using my remote without that pad on it, because I don't play games where I swing the thing around. I really don't need that pad on my remote. I might take it off, and I don't know, I'm still thinking about the red one too, with the Motion Plus built in, and then just have a nice little controller there. So yeah, I thought that was pretty awesome, Nintendo Power. So, you know, just to have that there, oh, that was pretty badass. I might buy no one of those for $6. You know, I think that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So yeah, and that's out at your newsstands now. And ain't no Zelda and ain't no Mario poster, but still pretty cool. So I can't wait to see what they do this for Christmas. Who knows what they'll do. So, alright guys, well that's it for now. And yeah, I'll hit you guys up in a little bit. Probably going to I don't know, just be playing some games later this week, and be sure to enter my contest that I put up. The Gamers Pay It Forward, if you haven't already. It's probably a couple videos back, so go enter that. And, you know, next Friday's the drawing for that. So, until then, I will see you guys in the meanwhile. Peace.